We have Andrea Stella in the middle and Alan Permain right of screen. Very warm welcome to you all. Andrea, perhaps we could start with you, if we may. Sure. It's turning into an incredible season for McLaren. 10 wins from 13 races so far. Now, you've been involved in dominant seasons before in Formula One with Ferrari. What stands this one apart?
Well, it's always difficult to compare across seasons. In this case, we are comparing across teams. And even myself, I was in a very different role. So my field of view, my perspective was very different. But if I had to pick a couple of features of the journey that is happening here at McLaren, well, I would say the rate of progress that we have had in a couple of years is in itself pretty unique, and possibly as a rate of progress itself was even faster than what we experienced at Ferrari in the very competitive times. The second one is that there's no superstars. It's like a proper team journey, and this includes even the drivers. So I would say these are the two main features that I would say are peculiar of the journey that we are having at McLaren right now.
And have you been surprised by your domination this year?
Yes, I've been surprised by this level of competitiveness. When last year we discussed how much efforts we wanted to put in improving the 2024 car, we definitely wanted to be very ambitious. We wanted to try and clear, let's say that, you know, the go into race weekends and you never know who's going to win that we had last year, and we thought we need to do a little bit more than the normal development that we would have. So how do we do that? And we embraced a very aggressive approach to innovation. So the MCL 39 is a very innovative car. From an engineering point of view, we've been nervous as to whether some solutions we were actually in condition to deliver them. But then when we looked at the lap times and the numbers in simulations, actually we thought that wouldn't be enough. And I think at the start of the season, effectively it wasn't enough. So there's a factor that has happened during this season, which is the fact that the car has actually been upgraded. I think it was more noticeable in the past because we were coming with one-off upgrade, and it was in itself very noticeable. But actually, even if we consider the last 3-4 races, there's been quite a lot of new parts that have been added. Had we had all this in a single installment, then we would say, oh, McLaren has a big car or a big upgrade. So actually I think this has helped a lot in creating this trend, and the fact that in the last 3 races we were definitely very competitive.
Talk about the drivers briefly. It looks like a 2-horse race between Oscar and Lando. First of all, do you agree with that?
Definitely not. I only agree with mathematics. So once mathematics will tell us that that's the case, then I'll change my answer.
Okay, well, between the two of them, there's very little separating them. What do you think is it going to come down to in the latter stages of this season?
Well, first of all, we need to make sure that we as a team, we only play a positive part. And the positive part is to give Lando and Oscar a fast car, a car that in all conditions can fight for the win. And we don't play a role instead in which we have reliability factors, operational problems, pit stops that may bias the allocation of points one way or the other. This is the responsibility of the team. When it comes to Lando and Oscar, I think this has very much to do with the execution, because they are very close, and it's a matter of details in the execution. From all points of view, the racecraft, driving, penalties, and then consistency. Consistency, just being good at every single event, something that Lando and Oscar have been very good, but I think this is going to be more and more important, especially as the finish line gets closer and closer.
Andrea, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
that. Mario, can we come to you now? Throw it back to Spa first of all.